Hello friends, welcome back to my IELTS speaking channel Toppers World. My name is Parveen Kumar. I'm IELTS trainer and also running my own IELTS channel that is Toppers World. In today's video, I'm going to talk about IELTS speaking. What should we do to get high band score in IELTS speaking and what points we should keep in mind while presenting ourselves at the IELTS exam in real exam situation. So I would like to remove lots of your doubts regarding speaking. Some students says that we should speak very fluently. Some say that we should use very tough vocabulary in IELTS speaking. Others say that we should use more complex sentences. Even some YouTubers say that we should use high level of English, including lots of variety of sentences, and we should have strong ideas. No doubt we need all these things, but at right proportion. Along with these things, we need to take certain cautions that I'm going to share with you. First thing that I would like to talk to you that about pauses. Natural pauses are very, very important in IELTS speaking. The pauses we often have in our common conversations with our family members, friends, or anybody else. And these pauses are taken, you know why? In order to get the response of other person, whether other person is interested in our talk or not. If you don't take pauses and have a single side full speed talk, that nobody like to listen. This is just like a vomiting of ideas. So pauses are very important at certain situations. Like for example, if examiner asks you like which was your favorite sports when you used to study in primary standard, okay, at this time you need to think, because the primary standard, the period of time has gone. It might be 7 8 years ago, 10 years ago, depending upon your present age. So if you quickly say that, okay, examiner asks you which was your favorite game at your primary level. My favorite game was cricket. No, this is not a right way. You need to take small break and say, oh, at the primary level, there was a lot of popular sports at my time, and I vividly remember that I used to play a lot of soccer, a lot of football. So this is the right way. Means you should take time for some questions, because some questions are related to our past life, and sometimes they are from very distant past. And if you quickly answer those questions, it seems that you have crammed them, and it will not show your natural speaking skills. So examiner wants that you should be natural. You should have emotions, feelings, and expressions in your talk. So it's very important to take pauses at time when you need to remember somebody's name, some dates, or past time information. Okay. Second thing is that while speaking, you need to give your answers not to the point. You can develop a small story around your answers. For example, if examiner asks you that, do you exercise? Yes, I do. No, this is not the right answer. You should elaborate. Yes, of course, I love to do exercise. First of all, change the words of the questions. Examiner asks you that you do you exercise? Yes, I do. No, I love to do exercise. Reasons being that exercise keeps me fit and healthy, full of energy, and I enjoy throughout my day. My mood becomes cheer up. Okay, so you need to create more sentences related to that particular question that examiner is asking you. Okay, do you like to take tea or coffee? I love to take both. I am a tea taker. I'm a coffee consumer. I love to take coffee as after having a one cup of coffee, I feel myself rejuvenated. Rejuvenated means I am getting my energies back. So you need to answer in 3 4 sentences. One sentence answer is not there in IELTS speaking. Okay. Then in case of cue cards, the examiner will give you 1 minute's time for preparation. And I have seen that many students start writing on the paper, and instead of reading all the points of the cue card, they just see the first point and start writing, and other points they do not read. So what will happen when you will give your presentation? You will miss your other points and your score will be decreased. So reason that you are not able to fully cover up your all the points. So I just want to suggest that you need not to write anything. Just read all the points 2 or 3 times and then think about and then start speaking. Okay, so the last point, like explain how do you feel about, yeah, how do you felt about your recent journey. So at that point you can speak a lot and give your experiences, real life situation experiences, or even you can create stories over there by imagination, if that situation is not familiar with you, if you are not familiar with that situation. Okay, when the question comes to the part 3 level, there you need to talk a lot, and a lot till the examiner stops you or asks you another question. You should keep on speaking, and speak in a variety of sentences, not only simple is MR type sentences, or subject, verb, object, like a simple sentence. Have, compound, complex, not only this but also while, meanwhile, as far as my interest is concerned, as far as my personal opinions is concerned. So a lot of such kind of phrases you should add in your speaking, so that you can show the examiner that yes, I am good in English, I am comfortable in English enough, and I can speak anything that you want to ask me. So don't get panic if such question is asked by the examiner that you don't know anything about. Actually, there is no any question. Frankly speaking, there is no any question that you don't know. The answer you don't know, because all the questions are your opinions. So you can give your opinion about in a positive tone, in a negative tone, or you can add both of them. I agreed with some point, I disagree with other point. So in this way, you can attempt every kind of question in IELTS speaking. Suppose there is any question, okay, somehow you are not getting quick ideas. So sometimes you have ideas, but at the time of the speaking, mind sometimes get blanked. So what to do in such kind of situations? Suppose the examiner asks you that do you think that robots would be very beneficial in household works? Okay, so this is the question, and you have never heard about robots, or you have never heard that how they can function in houses. Okay, you heard that they're working in the factories, they're working in uh, other places like offices. So what about houses? So you can say that robots is a new technology vastly being used. Okay, still you didn't give the answer. You're just talking about the robots. Robots is a new kind of technology vastly being used in different fields of life. And as far as their use in houses is concerned, so I have certain reservations. Reservation means I'm not bit agree with this. They should be used at homes, as if we will make use of robots, we will become lazy, lethargic, and we would not focus on physical workouts. Already people are not doing much physical workout. So when the robots will come, they will take our work and we will be free. So in this way, when you start talking, you should use some sentences like as a fillers, as a gap filler, and later on gradually you will get the idea, something you will get about the robots in your mind, and any kind of question. Till then you should start 2 3 sentences. As far as my personal knowledge is concerned, I have never thought about this much. I didn't study much about the robots, and I have seen them in the movies. They do some household works or office works, but if we will use more of them, our life will be we will be lazy in our lives. So in this way you can uh, make some ideas or thoughts at that time when you find situation is a bit critical for you. Never ever remain silent over there. Say something and keep on saying something, rather than or taking very long pauses. It will reduce your marks. And another thing is that speak loud enough with expressions. Okay, When you're talking about space, suppose examiner says that okay, have you ever visited any great tourist place in your country? Oh yes, I recently went to Taj Mahal and this was amazingly beautiful place. So you should have expression on your face rather than saying that, oh yes, I went to various tourist places and I visited Taj Mahal. It is very beautiful place. So no expression on the face. So when you don't have expression on the face, the examiner will not be able to enjoy your talk. So you have to make him satisfied with your talks, and in that your voice, your pitch of voice, okay, volume up and down, expressions, eyes, everything participate in IELTS speaking test. It's not only words, every emotion, every expression take part in that. So in this way, if you will follow all these points in your speaking test, I'm sure that you will get high band score. And one last instruction that I want to give you, that many students use crammed vocabulary. Like recently, I have seen that students make use of numerous, the use of words like numerous, plethora of. I asked one student a question: "Do you like to read books?" Oh yes, I have read plethora of books. Plethora means unlimited. So many, maybe in thousands. So how is possible for someone to read thousands of books? Okay, have you I gave you a topic. Did you learn any skill recently? Oh, I learned plethora of skills. I learned numerous skills in my life. It is just show you your ego, you're proud, and this is totally false. Examiner knows that it's not possible for anybody to learn plethora of skills. So instead of using plethora, numerous, uncountable, you should say that I have learned a few skills. Few is better than saying plethora. Few means five, six, seven. Plethora means in thousands. So avoid such kind of expression when you're speaking, because they just show you are very haughty, you are very proud, and you know the people who have learned thousands of books or plethora of books, they are scholars. They are very intelligent. They need not to appear in IELTS exam and start studies in foreign countries. They are well educated in that mean or in that sense, and they are very down to earth. So take care of these things or such kind of expressions. Thank you for watching this video. Stay healthy, stay tuned.